This is important. If you want to move the machine forward, like this, backwards, like this. It's important that I mention this. Okay, I'll just show you some basic operations before I give you a list. To start the machine, the cutter wheel switch has to be off. This is the cutter wheel switch. It's off. And then you can start it. But there's a problem with the clutch where the clutch actuator doesn't work. So the clutch is always on. So before you start it, you have to pull the clutch. You have to disengage the clutch. So if you want to start it, you pull on this. You pull on the clutch like that, and then you turn the key at the same time. Okay. So now with the issues with the machine. When the cutter wheel is turning, when it's not in labor, there's a clunk noise. And I don't know what it is, but I want to have it checked out. You'll hear it. Clunk, 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 clunk. Another issue, there's oil inside the clutch. I just popped the cover open. Use oil in there. The clutch works really good, like the friction. But maybe we should clean the oil out, and I'd like your opinion on it. I want to know what you think. We have to fix the clutch actuator. For some reason, it's not engaging. Now, I want to go over a couple things, what I think it could be, but I'm not sure. So it seems that when the machine is, to be able to disengage and engage the clutch, this is the switch. This is the switch. You're supposed to be able to engage it and disengage it when the machine's not running. So just with power. Nothing. Nothing. It only goes in and out when the machine's like pretty high, above the cutter head's above a certain level. If you're really close to the ground, it seems like you can't turn it on and off. So maybe there's a switch somewhere for how high it is. I'm not sure. It could be just a fluke though, because every time I stall it in the hole grinding a stump, I can't disengage it unless I go all the way up. So I think it's a safety feature, but I'm not for sure. If you need the book, just I can bring it to you, I guess. Okay, another thing, when the machine's in labor, the belt squeals a lot. It is a little loose, maybe it just needs tightening. So have a look at maybe the pulleys and all that. I'd like to clean the air filter. Check the air filter. If there's a way to change these clips, maybe it'd be nice, because I don't really like getting in there right now with the zip ties. We can't buy this part from Vermeer because they charged me $1,200 a few years ago just for the actuator, if we need one. So that's the main issues with it, just the actuator and the clunking. The last thing I'd like with the machine that I can think of now is just take these wings off. So you just pull that off. There's just a shaft here, a shaft here. Oh yeah, gotta just go like this. And it should pull out. Now it's really hard to take out and to put in. I think it's a little bent. It needs some lube too. So maybe if you could just make it a little bit easier to put in and out, it'd be nice. I bent this a bit. It's not a big problem, but if you're bored, if you're bored and you want to fix it, you know, that's extra. Oh yes, grease fittings here. I'll leave the ratchet strap here so you can pull the clutch if you want to start it. This pulls the tracks in and out, but it doesn't have that much power. I don't know. It's not a big deal. If I always get it to work if I lift the machine with the cutter head, then I can bring it in and out. But sometimes it doesn't work. It's but I always get it to work. So, and it's not a big problem. Like the main thing is like those things. If you take these two bolts off, it opens this. There's lights. There's a computer with little lights, and the computer tells you which buttons are being pressed. So then you'll know if this is working or not. Another thing you can test if you're trying to figure it out is if your RPMs. Yeah, so if your RPMs are all the way up, and you engage and disengage this, the machine, it's a safety, it'll automatically RPM down, and then it'll disengage the clutch, so you don't accidentally disengage at full RPM. And it does work. So it registers the switch as being switched. So I think it's maybe an actuator problem, but I don't know. I didn't test for power in it. Anyways, yeah, I think that's it.